The river that forgets its source will dry up. Lore proverb. History is something that people for centuries have attached to the way that they view the world and see themselves. It is something that people have always wanted to feel a part of. From the story of Achilles fighting in Troy to keep his name remembered for thousands of years to come, to the great empires of the ancient world, history and its meaning is way more than being about learning from our past mistakes. For what is history besides learning from our past mistakes? These concepts may sound nice, but what really is history and its meaning to us? One definition of history from the study of social science states the following: history is the story of whatever man has done, with emphasis upon institutional and group activities. Thus, in a sense, history is the most inclusive and pervasive of the social studies and partakes of the nature of each of the others when it records activities which falls within their scope. Many individuals confidently claim that we study history because the past teaches us about the present, which may be true and does sound nice, but brings us to this question: does history make us, or do we make history? The fact of the matter is that it all depends on the individual. You can either choose to be made by history or to write history yourself. History is about the story of ambitious men, many of whom who had strong brotherhood and, most importantly, a most firing desire to do something great with their lives, always striving and looking to achieve more and a greater sense of meaning in life. For those who want to be remembered in history, you must change the world around us. These are men whose names stayed glued in our minds. This is history, the story of how the lives of ordinary people were changed by the people who strived for greatness. Priam once said, "Let me not die ingloriously and without a struggle, but let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter." In the movie of Troy, Achilles once said, "I'll tell you a secret, something they don't teach you in your temple. The gods envy us. They envy us because we're immortal, because any moment might be our last. Everything is more beautiful because we are doomed. You will never be lovelier than you are now. We will never be here again. Men rise and fall like the winter wheat, but these names will never die. Let them say I lived in the time of Hector, tamer of horses. Let them say I lived in the time of Achilles."